our assignment is to create a risk response plan and then use that response plan to update our risk register. So here I've taken the plan I started in Module 5. I've just taken it as it is, the qualification plan, but I've expanded it. And now I've expanded it to talk about, to include a probability impact matrix, as well as the colors and what the colors and an explanation of what the colors mean. I've added that the colors indicate the type of response, and then I've gone further to talk about the possible risk responses, and then looking at our known risks sorted in order, I've put together a response strategy that conforms or aligns with the direction from the probability impact matrix and created a response description that matches. Avoid, when we are using the strategy avoid, we are modifying the scope, which of course means we're also modifying budget and schedule. So for this first strategy, I'm avoiding by expanding the scope with a new deliverable and adding tasks to review that new deliverable. For risk number 2, I'm going to mitigate. I don't know if there's hidden damage, but I'm going to mitigate by adding budget in order to repair the floor and timed my schedule for that repair if needed. The weather I'm just going to accept. New hires I'm going to accept. I don't feel that either risk is so serious at this point that they merit an active response. On the building power, even though it's lower in probability and impact, it's high in impact but low in probability, I'm still going to avoid because I want to be sure there's nothing that's really preventing the overall success of the project. For the last risk, which is a positive risk, I'm going to enhance, looking for how I can reduce time on schedule by scheduling overtime and weekend work for some of the more rote tasks. I've also put in a section on risk monitoring. In other words, we have to indicate to our stakeholders and sponsor that risk management is not one and done at the start of the project. It's an ongoing activity. Now let's take a look at my risk register and how I've expanded my risk register. And I want to point out, so here my strategy and my responses are exactly what we discussed within the body of my risk response plan. But notice I've added some more data here. The date to resolve. And look at these dates to resolve and the ownership. This is directly related to my schedule, the project schedule we created in Module 4. These are the resources assigned to the tasks that would best be in the position to manage these risks. And the date to resolve comes off of my schedule. So the air filtration system risk, if we go to my schedule here, the air filtration system investigation is right here, assessing the HVAC. That date is October 19th, right here, and the assigned resource is the corporate real estate manager. If we go back to the risk register, the corporate real estate manager is the risk owner. The date to resolve is the same date that we had in the schedule. Similar, the plant flooring, the investigation of the plant flooring itself is occurring on October 20th. What this means is that by these dates, we should know if this risk is truly something to plan for, or if we can eliminate the risk from the plan. In other words, The air filtration system is capable of clean room manufacturing. There is no hidden fluorine. We'll know that on these dates because they come directly from the schedule. So, as you complete your risk register, double check the dates in your schedule on when these risks need to be closed or completed or fully vetted, and the ownership belongs to whoever is the owner assigned in your project schedule. So your project schedule, your risk register, your risk plans should all be in sync with one another. Okay, we'll talk again in Module 7.